Arise.
Hello everybody, I am Goji 20 here doing another review, and it's been a while, huh? I know, been busy for some time. Yeah, I have my own personal reasons and all that, but I thought maybe because it's Godzilla's birthday at the time of recording, November 3rd, might as well do a review for Godzilla. And I got this figure beginning of 2025 this year, and I just didn't have a reason to review this figure until now. I was like, you know what? Let's do it. I did the Bandai Creation Godzilla 1954 review. Why not do this one? So, happy birthday, my man, my goat, the myth, the legend. You know him. He's the king of the monsters, Godzilla. And best way to start off with is original design again. Well, this is the SH MonsterArts Godzilla figure, and this is the 70th anniversary special version variant. And you can see the box looks pretty nice. And you can see right there the Tamashii Nation, Bandai, Tamashii Nation's quality, even though we all know how that goes sometimes. Godzilla trademark there, 2024. See all that, slash marks. That goes right there. 1954 all over around here. See, there's designs right there. Yeah, honestly, it's pretty cool. I do love this. I'm really happy to have this figure in the box too, right here. So it's really nice. Put the box away, and we have the figure himself. And let's get a closer look. So like I said, this is the original Godzilla, like 1954. But this is not the first figure he's ever gotten for MonsterArts. This is the second release. The first release was all black and white. I just couldn't afford it back then, and I just never had a chance until now. And I'm kind of glad I waited to get this one. I kind of like the color variant more than the original one. And yes, I know they're reissuing him with the more black and white color variant. And, well, I'll just say this tries best. It's just some paint apps don't look the best. But anyways, I thought this was the better way to start off with this mold. So here we go. Let's take a look at this head sculpt. Yeah, one thing we gotta talk about is, of course, for MonsterArts and this design in general, the eyes. Yeah, you can see, like, he looks pretty goofy looking. Like, I mean, this doesn't look as bad, but actually, hold on a second. Maybe on this side, it's not too bad. Like, he doesn't look that bad at all, but you look at dead on, and, like, there it goes. Like, oh. I'm sorry, I can't really be doing that. I'm sorry, but aside from that, that's just how its design is. It's agree to disagree or debate on if this is even accurate or not. Most MonsterArts have been accurate for some time, but for what it is, it's not too bad. Like, I really do like the way he looks. And teeth, the tongue, the upper mouth, the paint is not too bad. It's pretty good. Like, from what I was seeing from MonsterArts for some time, it's not too terrible. Like, I really do like this figure. Oh, besides that, oh my god, he's like, no, hello. Yeah, it's just, we'll get to circulation in a bit, but detail is incredible, especially the dorsal fins here. Like, the paint they chose, like this chocolate color and this, like, more like, kind of looks like peanut butter. I know people will prefer the black or white color more, like I do, but I really do dig the color scheme in this figure. Like, the more colored look. Looks very, very nice. Beautiful, I gotta admit. Yeah, there are times where some things are not really, well, not the best colored. Like this, sadly, mine got a little quad control there. Yeah, but it's not the worst I've had, but that does stink. So, aside from that, it's not too terrible. Honestly, I've had worse with MonsterArts, believe me. And I'm sure you guys know that too. Articulation for this guy, since this is a MonsterArts figure, you can expect pretty much quite some articulation in this guy. So you can see his head could go up, like that far. Wait, we could go right here. There you go. Go up that far, down that far. You could go even lower. There you go. Look at his crotch like, no, wait, what's something wrong in my area? Just kidding. And then you could go side to side. Basically, he could go pretty nuts. Not too nuts, but good enough articulation with this guy. So it's not too bad, and his jaw can close up, down, and like that. And for my copy, I don't know if this is your guys' copy too, but in all of them, but mine does snap. Which is, I don't know if that's in your guys' copy too. Let me know in the comments below, but I don't think it's too bad. Does give him more of a confidence that he could keep his mouth shut, if you know what I'm saying. There you go. And arms can move 360 degrees, but maybe, actually, hold on, maybe they don't. No, no, yeah, they can. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna do it right now, but yeah, they can. They can move. But I would recommend it because, sometimes the paint can rub off here and there, so do be careful. And the arms can, well, go out like that. There you go. Wrist swivel. One thing I will say, I do not like the asymmetrical arms for Godzilla lately with MonsterArts like this. Like, you can see this arm right here. It can move just fine. Like, honestly, the way I like it. This one, I don't feel that. Like, a little bit here. It's like right here, just a little bit. This side, you could tell there's quite a difference. I don't know why they do this a lot, but it gets a little annoying. Let me know in the comments below if you have that feeling too, experience. Crotch, like not crotch, ab crunch could go like that down, and you can move up. I mean, you could do some poses like wiggle, wiggle. Legs can go not too far up, but you can do a spread like this, like sitting down if you want to. And again, just like I said, he can little scrape off here and there. You can barely see it, but in some reviews you can see it from like Shinra Jira and all that. So I don't really mess with these as much. Oh, you can see it right there too, like kind of. Yeah, you can see there. Like, my only issue is the paint. Like, it can scrape off here and there, which does get a little annoying. And the knees, right there, shins. Not Shin Godzilla, if you know what I mean. It goes ankle pivot there. Not too bad. I mean, not perfect, but not too bad. The tail is his own little thing. Look at that. You could make him do like a little curve there. Or vroom, vroom. Nah, it's not too shabby. Like, honestly, you could do some good enough pose with this guy. Oh, my camera moves up at that. You could do some good poses with them. Just not too crazy, I guess. Now we get to accessories. And you can see right here, you get some new accessories here. Like, you get an extra pair of hands for Godzilla to recreate the poster, like you've seen there. This is pretty cool looking. I'm not sure which was the originals or not, but I'm pretty sure these are the new ones. I could be wrong. I'll look it up later on. But these are extra hands, which is very nice that they did that. And you get, give me a second, give me these out here. 2 planes, which is honestly pretty cool. You get 2 planes here. I do like that a lot. And then you get these things here. An arm and a stand. And these are, well, they're generic. I mean, we all get them all the time. And the new thing here is the atomic breath piece here. It's more like a fire beam than an atomic breath, but this is supposed to recreate the poster, which that's the whole point of this set, honestly, this whole thing. And I do dig that. Looks very, very cool. I love the detail on this. It really does look like a flame. We'll get more to this later on. So you hear the background noises, that's my family cooking. And last but not least, the stand for Godzilla 1954, but the 70th anniversary. Very, very nice. I mean, I don't tend to display it with this, but this is an option, which is pretty cool. Well, let's get to these little display pieces, shall we? Okay, now we're gonna take his arms off to just like that. Okay, that was a little easy. Thank God, because usually for SH, these are a bit more of a problem. And I do not like that one bit. Come on. Oh my gosh, this is a little tough to get in there. Come on. Okay, I think that's good enough. Yeah, I think we're golden, I think. There you go. And then the next one, take this off. There you go. Oh man, I don't like taking the the hands and popping them off and on because it gets a little tough, which, yeah, like that. Give me just a second. Bam! There you go. So you can see right there, yeah, he has new hands, and these are meant to go with like this, which, give me just a second. You have a plane here. I feel like you do gotta connect it right here. If not connect it, but slide it, which, give me just a second again, I'm sorry. Ah, yeah. Okay. That's how you do it then, huh? Okie dokie. So now he's holding a plane. You can see right there. Looking pretty cool. He's like, yeah, plane. Phew. But this is to recreate the poster, of course. And now let's get to the other part. So for this thing, you want to connect it right here from these pegs. It's like 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is to take this off from the under lower. You can see right there. So you get to do that, and you can put them up right here in the display and adjust the arm however you can or wish, and put this piece right there. So you connect the connection right there, and make sure you adjust it how you think it would look, or for your personal preference how it will look with the mouth right there. We're gonna go up right there. There you go. And get these accessories out of the way for you. And there you go. You can recreate the poster from 1954 with this stand. And it looks really cool. Like, honestly, for a display piece, this is honestly not too bad. Now, the only problem is you only get one of these arms. So you can't display this like in the poster, so you gotta get another piece like this, some other cells or something like that. Sorry about the little finger there, but yeah, that does kind of stink. You don't get 2 arms, so yeah, it is what it is. But that's not too bad. I do like this. But if you don't want to have this stand to go for the atomic breath piece, you can just use the regular one here. Again, you just gotta adjust how much you want to, and there you go. It's not too bad. I mean, if you don't want to use this if you don't want to use atomic breath for Godzilla, or just don't want to use it at all, I'm trying to say that. Let me do it again. If you don't want to use this for Godzilla, you have other options to use this breath piece for anything really, besides some other characters. I have characters or kaijus like Black King from Ultraman Jack. As you can see, Black King does look pretty good with this. I mean, I thought he would look kind of weird with it, but honestly, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, I know it's more like a red than this orange color, but you could say in the Ultraman, I think it's X series, he did look like this. So you could just say, oh, it's like Ultraman X. But in the show era, it was more like a red laser-like beam with his mouth. So, this is close enough. But if you don't want for Black King, well, King of Mons, or King of Monsters from Ultraman Gaia, and it's pretty big. It looked a lot nicer. The idea looked nicer, but he's too big for this little breath piece. But if you want it, there's that. But yeah, he's just too big. Size comparison, yeah, too big. I just thought it was worth the mention. So there's that. For size comparison, here is 1954 Goji with King of Mons, as from earlier, and the Haya Toys Godzilla 2024. You can see, he's a small dude. He's pretty small. Well, that's because the Haya Toys are mostly bigger, and King of Mons is a huge kaiju, so it's not really a fair comparison, but you get the idea. I still love this figure. One of my favorite figures of this year. Maybe not the top, but he's up there, man. And Haya Toys Godzilla, just want to bring it up because you can see his dorsal fins. Yeah, we all know is an homage from the original, which is still pretty cool. I like how they did that. So, yeah. So, hey, you get out of the way. You stay here. There you go. For another comparison, here is 1954 Goji with Burning Godzilla from the 70th anniversary line 2. But this is the new Burning Godzilla reissue, and I just so happy to finally have a burning Godzilla in my collection. Just wanted to show this guy's off for you guys. I had an unboxing with this guy and other figures with, well, opened up. I just never got to upload because it never uploaded. Speaking of that, the same video would have had Shimo here. You can see Shimo, she's in a beautiful figure. I gotta review this gal eventually. This figure, yeah, she's definitely the top tier figures of this year. Even going and beating 86 Megatron. Yup. Spoiler alert, she's up there. But thought I could show you guys off with another Hiya Toys and SH MonsterArts. So there you go. And for a comparison with figures you may or may not have, here is SH Figure Arts Gyu and Alpha Trion from Age of the Primes for Transformers wise. You can see he scales up just about this size. So he's one of the small kaiju figures I have. Well, not the smallest, but he's one of the small Godzilla figures I have as of this moment for posable SH Figure Arts Godzillas. So there's, like I said, for a comparison, little Gyu there. And one final comparison, here he is with the 1954 Godzilla from Bandai Creations, my childhood toy. To this day, I cherish this thing. This has been in my life as long as I can remember. This figure means a lot to me, and I'll always keep it no matter what. And what I had before, what I have now. So it's really cool to have these two. What I had as a kid, now as an adult. Feels good, don't you think? So final verdict on the SH MonsterArts Godzilla 1954 figure. It's a really nice figure, and this upgraded or updated, it's a very good figure. And for this variant, the 70th anniversary one, I say this is way worth your money than the original one, in my opinion, because you get a color variant, you get an atomic breath piece, you get extra hands, you get planes, you get stands. You get a lot for what you pay for. I mean, is it worth the price, like $100-something? That's really up to you. It depends on how much you love Godzilla, especially the original design. I don't have a lot of 1954 Godzillas. I just thought, you know what, I'll get this figure because I thought it'd be nice to have, and I really am happy with my purchase. Only get it if you really want it. If you just want a good figure in general for MonsterArts, this is the one to go, to be honest. I'd say. I think he's good enough. And in the end, I'll give this figure an 8 out of 10. An 8 because some paint can chip in time and some questionable articulation choices, that's all I could say for the arms, asymmetrical. But aside from that, a darn good figure, and I'm very happy to have it. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. I'll see you guys next time. Goji Gabby 20 out. And one more thing, happy birthday, Godzilla. And well, at the time of recording, November 3rd, happy Godzilla Day. And again, thank you, Goji, Godzilla, you know, the main man. That's not me, but Godzilla right here. Happy birthday. Thank you for being part of my life. And for the future of this channel, maybe. Who knows? Alright. Goodbye, guys.